Hello, 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 my beautiful souls. Blessed day, blessed be. So today we got, yet again, service. I feel good when I can help others. And hearing messages from spirit. I am a clear channel for messages from spirit. Sorry, I got distracted. I feel like this message is for some of you who are teetering on the fence of your beautiful spiritual gifts. And are all of our spiritual gifts the same? No. Am I like a Reiki worker? No. Got a girl for that. Am I, an angel card reader? Nope. Got a girl for that. But we all have different gifts, different talent. I think it was Neil Donald Walsh. Actually, it was Neil Donald Walsh. One day, actually, his life was basically like falling apart. And he's all pissed off and he's just kind of like, what the F, like, what is going on? Like, if I'm playing this game wrong, tell me what it is and I'll do what you want to do. But I'm just so frustrated. Like, everything was going wrong. I think he, like, lost his job, was about to lose his home, like, broke his arm, like, all this stuff was happening at once. And then, Spirit tapped in and was like, you really want to answer? Or you kind of just bitching? And he's like, oh, like, if you have an answer, I'm with it. So that's how he started writing his books, Conversations with God, which I don't know if any of you have read, but there's several of them out now. Anyway, I'm saying all that to say this. One, because you can look at the hearing messages from spirit and you see like the little feathers, kind of like it reminds me of like a feather pen. Some of you are writers, right? You have a book inside of you. Some of you are healers, whether that's doing Reiki or working with crystals or tapping into like old earth healing stuff like shamanism and herbs or whatever it may be. Some of you are born to be orators, right? Some of us are good with our mouth, the gift of our gab, I should say. Some people prophesize, like some people read tarot cards. There's all different ways that you can tap into your spiritual gifts. And I'm saying that because our gifts are meant to be shared with others. And that's where the service card comes in. You are blessed with these gifts to share them with other people, right? When I first started receiving messages from spirit, one, I just was excited to be able to hear God's voice again because I went so long without hearing his voice. Like, I'm getting teary-eyed just thinking about it now. Like, I don't want anyone to ever experience that. I don't ever want to experience that again. And so I leave myself open and receptive to hearing from angels and my spirit guides and my ancestors and the Most High and Jesus. I go out of my way every day to make sure that I'm tapped into that energy because I never, ever want to live another day without hearing God's voice. And when I started my road to healing generational curses, in my line anyway, we're going to end with me, I went down this huge dark rabbit hole, right? And I had this huge night of the soul, as they say. Mine lasted for about 2 or 3 years, I want to say, of just like going deeper and in the muck and healing and hitting roadblocks and obstacles and clawing my way out of the darkness and really having to face some shit and heal some stuff. And part of it was from my own timelines and a lot of it wasn't. We take on the burdens of our family genetically. It's in our DNA. If you think about it, your mother's eggs were in your grandmother, like when your grandmother was born, right? My daughter's eggs were in me when I was born. So all the trauma that I've been through life is within her already, right? So as I restructure my DNA, I'm not just restructuring it for me, I'm doing it for her and for my, grandbabies, great-grandbabies, and on the line. I can't heal my mother, I can't heal my grandmother, but I can heal that in which I'm aware of and move forward. I know a lot of people do like past life regression stuff, and again, another freaking spiritual gift that you need to be of service to others. But when I, spoke to my guides about that, they were like, nope, you don't need to go back to go forward. Everything that hasn't been healed in your past lives will come up in this life for you to heal it. And I was like, touche, touche, heaven, touche. And those are the things that trigger you, And as you are healing and as you're going through these moments and as you are facing your traumas, you are supposed to share your testimony. Your testimony can be exactly what someone else, it can be the healing balm for another person. I know that my gift is, words of wisdom, words of knowledge. I know that, like, I've never had a problem speaking in front of people. I know that when I speak to people, they listen, it resonates. I know that most of the time I have no idea what was said. Like, I'll have a conversation with somebody for like an hour. I have no idea what the hell they're talking about when they're like thanking me later. And I'm just like, that wasn't me. That was God. That wasn't me. That was God. I will take no credit for being a vessel. I'm just open and receptive to being a vessel. I ask God all the time, use me to help people, Lord. And he puts me in the right places at the right times and gives me the right messages to be able to channel and to speak and to uplift and to inspire and to motivate and to love and to heal and to comfort people whenever I can. So whatever your gift is, whether it's being a leader, whether it's being a writer, whether it's in the healing field, it's prophecy or tarot reading or whatever beautiful gift you've been given, and we all have gifts. Don't think that yours is not important. And it doesn't matter what field you work in, you have been gifted with something. I was in the hospitality business for over 20 years. I love food. I love people. I love good wine. I love being in that environment. I love a person coming in and, maybe they're having a really shitty day and being able to shift their whole energy by giving them the magnificent dining experience. Like, that was one of my ways to heal. Like, I heal through food. I cook with mad love, and you can tell. So whatever your gift is, whether you chefing it up, writing it up, running your mouth about it, rubbing somebody, whether you're a masseuse or whatever, there's a beautiful power within you. And once you start trusting your intuition again and start listening to your spirit guides and your ancestors and the angels and all these people that are surrounding you right now, that are cheering you on, that just want you to be tapped into heaven, go out there and sprinkle your freaking magical heavenly dust on people, walking around sprinkling your like fairy dust of love. Everywhere I go, I shift the vibration. That is my choice. I refuse to have my vibration be thrown off by the nonsense of the world. But wherever I go, I'm a motherfucking lighthouse. And I'm shining bright, and I will change the vibration wherever I go. Uplift, inspire, motivate, love, pour life, pour love into people. So whether that's the stranger on the train that decided that they wanted to pour their heart out to me, or the little kid who's telling me about what's going on in their home because they're a classmate with one of my babies, or the cousin I haven't spoken to in a long time who just needed someone to talk to, whoever it is, we're here as in divine service of love and of light. And the gifts that we are given are to be shared, not to be buried in the freaking dirt, in the backyard, like a treasure chest, doing no good to anyone. Share your gifts, share your talent, share your love. You are a beautiful, magnificent child of God. You are a co-creator in this world. You have the power to create worlds within you. You are gifted, you are talented, you are valuable, you are loved. All of heaven is devoted to seeing you succeed and live your best life. It's time for you to take all that beautiful deliciousness, which is you, and sprinkle it around and share your beautiful gifts with the world, because you are magnificently and wonderfully made. All right? I love you. God loves you, and angels surround you. Bye.